I'm back. I see the history buff has gone to... whatever. Be right back himself. So, the clan ring have an idea on, what each of their points of magic will be spent on? If they're here. Maple bacon popcorn? Ugh. Well, I'll take care of this. Crops, herds, quests, trade. Herds, quests, trade. Probably need the 2 points in ward as well. Alright, that's good. Everyone in neighboring clans, as well as our own folk, everyone is talking about the land of Charsh, which we recently discovered. Hey! Yeah, I guess that was it. How about that? They're pleased to have learned that the dragons didn't need everybody in the lands to the north. They would be glad to learn more. Kestal died of old age. His kin were not very sorry to see him go, as he was difficult to live with. Our expedition to the northern land of Tarsh has returned. They met with Orlanthe, who followed a tribal king named Aram. Aram is married to a great earth magician named Sarana the Priestess, or Sarana Tor. Like us, Aram and his people came to Dragon Pass after an invader conquered their homeland. In their case, the homeland was to the north, and their conquerors were the chaotic Red Empire. The customs of these Tarshites are different from ours, but they still know the most important Orlanthe laws. While in Tarsh, Onelisten and the others took the opportunity to make several small trades. These seemed favorable at the time. When Onelisten inspected the goods on the return trip, it turned out that our explorers had been out-bargained by the worldly Tarshites. That was a lot of shit there at the beginning. It is currently sea season. The clan mood is grim, the farmers feel resolved, and the weapon thanes are disgruntled. Taking a look at the clan ring, we've got Angori, who is an excellent leader. He's the best leader in the entire fucking thing, and he worships Orlanthe. In comparison, our actual clan ring leader isn't on the top 10 of leaders among the nobility. But he worships Elma, our patron deity. What kind of new blood we got? Onelisten there who survived the trip. What other new blood do we got? We've got Verlaine. Oh my goodness, look at that face. My goodness. Combat-wise, no new blood there. Custom-wise, of course, there's Urinstan. Leadership, and Gory. Magic. He'd make a great leader for an Orlanthe clan. He might also make a great leader for this clan, too. Indal still only has fair leadership. He's more of a custom guy. And plants. You might very well want to send Endal on that Elmal quest to strengthen himself, if not to strengthen everyone on the clan ring. That's what Orlkarnth had been sent to do, you know, before he was killed. There would be a demerit for the clan leader not worshipping the patron deity. I don't know how much it affects. I don't know what the percentages are, to the extent that it would change something, but it is a problem. There you go. 1 magic per year. I mean, obviously, you guys do need a better leader, so, I mean... You could try to make Indal better. I mean, no, Larian, no, you won't. No, Larian. You have 2 magic and hero quests. Not only that, but you have the God Talkers saying that it's especially good for hero questing this year. You can do it. I would actually recommend saving the hero quest for fire season, so that you have a higher chance of getting the Apple allies to send worshippers to support it. And not doing it during the sea season. And, you know, if Indal dies, then you just replace him with a better leader. It's that simple. Guys, I think we need to lay off on the whole recruiting farmers thing for now, unless a lot of them suddenly die. You'll be fine. We have enough food. It's okay. We do have enough farmers to juggle the farmland as well as the herders. It's okay. We don't need any more children. I recommend, I mean, you guys already found the gems. I guess you guys like, we need to find iron! God help us, we need to find iron! You explored all the way up there, you did a good job. That was a quick trip though, but still. Fix patrols? Yeah, those are a little broken. There you go. If you guys wanted to try to cash in, you know, a horses deal, like selling something for horses or cashing in a favor for... Well, you can't cash in favors for horses, but you can try something. You know, this would be the time. If you want to try to give gifts to the weapon thanes, you could, but you'd have to use some of your goods to make them feel better about themselves. We already have gems. We're going to cash, cashing in favors for mysteries? You could try that, certainly. Without horses, the things are just well-armored footmen. Yeah, there are no horses for the weapon thanes or the nobles. There's going to be a good influx of goods throughout this entire year. The market will make a lot of goods. It'll be fine. Worst case, you get to storm season, you try to trade for some. Or you lose a shrine you don't want. I hope that answered Lionheart's question. Alright, we'll go for some information, I guess. The Apple Clan actually owes us a favor, so we can actually go there. We're going to do it. Your emissary, Erin Sanda, approaches the apples to seek information from them. What does she, ask them? We need to uncover who our worst enemy is, but we're actually looking for any secret stories of the gods. Their chief Ascali instructed his god talkers to tell us the story of Lankar Mai Finds the Truth. They told us details of the story we had not known before. Our god talkers were pleased. This information would help us whenever we quested to the realm of the gods. So, now we know. about the Lankermai Finds the Truth quest that we could send the awesome Jodison on. Or, of course, Karash. Dun da da dun da da dun da da dun da da. So, Clan Ring, what are you doing with your second turn of Sea Season? The leadership problem is something you need to resolve. The odds, the stars have aligned the best for Indal to actually not suck. If he's going to not suck, he needs to do a hero quest to make himself stronger. Otherwise, you guys will be shooting yourselves in the foot by not having a competent leader. Because he has usually offered bad advice. Or no advice. Anyway, you should still wait until fire season if you want to, you know, try to get the apples to send you worshippers to help you. I mean, he's very good at custom. You know, it's nice. You know, he's got as much custom as Karash does. But in regards to leadership, he only has fair leadership. He's not the best leader. Again, Zephyrin, you're not a part of the Clan Ring. You cannot hire weapon thanes because there are not enough horses. No horses. 8 horses. Alright, we're going to try to trade for horses. Using, I guess, food, because we do have some of that to spare, and we can try to throw goods in it, too. Buy horses. Sell goods. Sell food. Send people. Make it big. Great warriors of the Death God who marked assemble your clan hall to petition you for help. Conthazos explores. You know those asshats next to you with the fucking miser clan leader? Yeah, they found a nest of walking corpses while exploring to the north. It is our duty to Hamak to wipe out these beings which are anathema to him. It is your duty as good people of Dragon Pass to help us, for all of us benefit when the undead are slain. Hamakdi are known for their strict code of honor and sometimes for scorning those who do not share it. What are we getting out of this proposed arrangement? We can't spare any warriors, no matter how worthy the cause. Yes. We can't afford to sacrifice now. Our clan magic is weak, we should sacrifice instead. And Hamakdi are known for their strict code of honor. And it's worth noting that if you do choose to sacrifice to Bhakt on their behalf, you have no goods, because those went the caravan. It would have to entirely be in cattle. And Cloak will chokeslam you. Alright, looks like the clan ring has decided 5. How many of our 13 current weapon thanes are we sending? I'm seeing 2 votes for 3 thanes, 2 votes for 5 thanes. That's right. So we have only 4 of our clan ring voting on this. Well, that's good. We're sending 5 weapon thanes. They said we were honorable and then departed with our warriors in tow. By the way, guys, those weapon thanes will be gone for a while. So, you know, I hope you didn't want weapon thanes to protect us or anything. Because that would be bad. Alright, we're going on a goddamn hero quest now. Because, of course, we can't recruit more weapon thanes. End all! It's time! But first, let's review Elmal guards the stead. Orlonth, about to leave on a great quest to repair a world shattered by chaos, leaves his loyal thane, Elmal, to defend the stead of the Storm Tribe. Elmal is shattered many times by enemies, where he makes himself each time. Finally, he is tempted by a being called the Teller of Lies. Elmal resists these temptations, discovers the creature's secret, and destroys it from the inside. During the Great Darkness, things got so bad that only a desperate quest on Orlonth's part could knit the shattered world back together again. He chose many companions to go on this quest, but did not choose Elmal. Elmal, who had proven his loyalty to Orlonth again and again, was distressed by this choice and said to Orlonth, "Why do you punish me in this way? Ever since you rescued me from the tribe of the evil emperor, I have served you loyally, fighting always by your side. What have I done to lose your trust?" And Orlonth said to him, "I do not neglect you, bright friend. It is to you I entrust the greatest task of all, which is the protection of my people when I am away on this dangerous quest." The 2 gods traded shields to make a bond of love and allegiance between them. So Orlonth left on this great quest, and Elmal remained to protect the stead against the forces of chaos. Many chaos forces came, and Elmal interposed himself between them and Orlonth's stead. The Eater of Skin came singing the rending song, the one that made people bleed. Elmal left from his position in front of the stead and drove his spear into the creature's eye. The Eater of Skin threw its 7 terrible mouths at Elmal, and he stopped every one of them with the shield Orlonth had lent to him. The Eater of Skin tried to stamp on Elmal with its 5 crushing feet, each of them the size of a stead. Elmal evaded the first 4 feet and deliberately withstood the last. Then he seized the Eater of Skin and hurled it into the sky, where it was burnt up and never seen again. Only after he had defeated the creature did the people see that the fight had broken Elmal into pieces. The people despaired, wailing, "Our defender is gone!" Yet when the morning came, Elmal knitted himself back together and shone again, for he had been steadfast. The Author of Sores came, and Elmal destroyed her too, in a battle that was even more ferocious than the last. Again, Elmal, despite his victory, was torn into bits. Again, when the morning came, Elmal became whole again, for he had been steadfast. Finally, the Maker of Bad Growth came and tried to slay Elmal by causing the soft parts inside him to multiply like maggots, so that they would burst him open like a 2 full sausage. But Elmal was steadfast, and in the morning his brightness burned all these extra pieces away, and burned the Maker of Bad Growth too. These defeats only increased the hunger of the Chaos Gods, who wanted all the more to destroy Orlonth's stead. In this way, Elmal drew attention away from other steads of the Vinkotling people, and thus indirectly protected the other steads too. The forces of chaos decided that it was folly to try to destroy Elmal's physical form, for his brightness remade him every morning. Instead, they would strike at his brightness and destroy the loyalty that fueled it. To perform this terrible task, the Chaos Gods chose the Teller of Lies, also called the Bad Questioner, also called the Breaker of Souls. This being had 1,000 forms, most were horrible, but some were beautiful. When it was beautiful, it was at its most dangerous. The Teller of Lies came to Orland's stead disguised as a woman Elmal had loved back when he belonged to the Emperor's tribe. Elmal, Elmal, it said, you once loved me. Come with me, for I have made a safe place for the two of us. Lead these barbarians, and we will hide away until the darkness ends. Elmal was not unaffected by this plea. His tears fell on the earth, and where they fell, they burned the dry grass. The occupants of Orland's stead had to put out the fires before they spread. They worried that Elmal would abandon them, but then Elmal said to the Teller of Lies, you are not the woman I loved. I married into his tribe and love my wife only. I am loyal to her and would never break Orland's laws of fidelity, no matter what sort of temptation you offer. Be gone. In frustration, the Teller of Lies departed. The next day, the Teller of Lies returned, disguised as a blind oracle known to the Storm Tribe. Elmal, Elmal, it wailed, your master Orlanth is as good as slain, defeated in the land of the dead. It showed Elmal an image of his king, trapped in a pit and unable to escape. You must take Orlanth's place as king of the Storm Tribe, the Teller of Lies told him, for Orlanth's day is done. Without a king, your beloved tribe will wither and die. Some of Orlanth's people believed the false oracle and flocked to Elmal's side, offering him a crown. Elmal was not unaffected by this show of devotion. He smiled, and his smile blinded some of the people. When he saw the bad effect of this too great radiance, he said, this oracle is false. I would not be loyal to Orlanth if I believed him so easily defeated. If some of you wish to call me a king, I will lead you. This does not mean that I take Orlanth's place, for Orlanth will always be my king. Again, the Teller of Lies had to slink away, its powers vanquished in the face of Elmal's great steadfastness. When the Teller of Lies next returned, this time in the form of the Emperor Elmal had once served, Elmal did not let it speak. Lie, Teller, he said. Your dread onslaught is too much for me. You have sapped my strength, and I know when I am beaten. I have taken my soul and put it into this fine stallion. Elmal produced a great steed, for he is also Elmal Horsefriend. This is my offer to you, and I will leave the Storm Tribes and serve Chaos, just as I once left the Bright Tribe to serve Orlanth. Which means, I, like Scrabble, said to, I serve the Emperor. It seems that Elmal, instead in the Hero Quest, says, I serve Chaos, rather than I serve the Emperor. The Teller of Lies slavered in hunger and leapt upon the great steed, devouring it whole. But Elmal had tricked it. The horse was not his soul, but was also Elmal in its bright entirety. Now Elmal was inside the Teller of Lies and could see that inside the Chaos Servant was nothing. Its ever-shifting forms masked only emptiness. Armed with this knowledge, Elmal tore it apart from the inside, using the sharpened edges of the the shield Orlanth had given him, and the Teller of Lies, revealed as nothing, was destroyed. From that day until the end of the darkness, the Chaos Gods left Orlanth's stead alone. When the darkness ended, Elmal helped the others to awaken Orlanth, and then Ornalda, and then the other gods who had either been slain or had journeyed with Orlanth into the land of the dead. Orlanth asked Elmal to tell of his exploits while he was gone, and Elmal told him what he had done. And Elmal asked Orlanth to tell him of his exploits in the land of the dead, and Orlanth told him. In this way they exchanged great secrets of the world, just as they had exchanged shields before they parted, and thus the Storm Tribe and the world was made stronger. Whew. There you go. His legs will cramp if he stays in this position for much longer. Whew. Now go to bed. Now shut the fuck up and go to sleep. So, hope you guys were paying attention to that story, particularly Larian. Because here we go. The people have gathered their magic to help propel Indon to the realm of the gods with the assistance of 10 apples. The apples came! When this myth begins, Orlanth is about to embark on a great quest to repair a world shattered by chaos. He leaves his loyal thane, Elmal, to defend the stead of the Storm Tribe. Indal, what benefit do you seek from this hero quest? Do you wish to magically strengthen your fortifications? Gain Elmar's aid when you are attacked? Gain fine horses? Discourage intruders from entering your lands? Strengthen the quester? Strengthen clan leaders? Reconcile the weapon thanes to the clan? Or ward off chaos? Literally, they said 10 apples. You are not forbidden to aid Larian in his decision-making, but Larian's vote is the only vote that I will count. Larian seeks to strengthen himself. So shall it be. Indal was unable to enter the realm of the Let me get this straight. The clan leader is a worshipper of Elbal. There's a trickster on the ring. 2 points of magic have been put in hero quests. You've waited enough time. The God Talker said that this year would be exceptionally great for hero quests. 10 apples showed up to assist in the process, and he still can't enter the realm of the gods. Thenart, the warrior of your clan, whose visage was made monstrous by the alien god of the Tusk Riders, comes before the clan ring, demanding redress of a grievance. I am dishonored in my own clan. I am continually insulted, whispered about and treated as some kind of outlaw or foreigner. No one will look me in the eye. On our last raid, no one would turn their backs to me. When I was cut off by the brown boar weapon thanes, no one came to my aid. I do not wish to fight those of my own clan, although they dishonor me. I instead demand that you reproach them for their misbehavior, so that they will correct it. We can't make anyone do anything. Gifts will make him happy? I don't think so. He's right, the weapon thanes didn't support him during our raid on the brown boars. If our warriors are afraid of one another, our next raid is doomed to fail. We must solve this problem. The trickster's being serious here. We give him gifts, the others will be jealous. He doesn't want gifts. He wants a promise of better treatment. After reconciling Thenart with the weapon thanes, we should launch a raid to prove their renewed bonds of friendship. Courage, what the fuck are you smoking? Just shut the fuck up. I like Scrabble, your avatar is dumb. He's dumb. He's fucking dumb. Looks like we're going with 5. They were most affronted and said that the ring had overstepped the bounds of their authority by telling Free Orlanthi how to act. The Darthead, however, said that his honor had been satisfied with this reproach and would consider the matter settled. Our caravan is back from the apples. We traded 100 bushels of food and 45 cows worth of goods for 1 cow worth of goods and 18 horses. The handsomeness that Urinstan gave the Baron Wolf has worn off. His bride, Vanina, was so shocked that she threw up. She immediately divorced him and left for her home Tula, promising to tell everyone that we were tricksters and scoundrels. Well, what do you know? The trickster magic wore off, everyone! As we agreed, the Eagles came to pick this year's selection of gems, bringing us 14 goods in exchange. So I guess they still get to do that, even though, we don't get to keep the trade agreement. They also brought us some fine jewelry to thank us for making this agreement with them. We were impressed with how they had worked the rough stones and the glowing shiny decorations. So guys, I'll give, members of the clan ring, I will give you an option here. Because, that was some bullshit what happened right there. Now, I do See, where's the latest save? My latest save was actually during Sacred Time. We could load backward time. And we won't have this egregious affront that was given to us, Clan Ring. Or we can keep rolling with what we got. I will offer you this chance. I will offer to allow you to play the powers of Ted Turner. No, it'll be an entirely different Sacred Time. You won't have the Great Omen, but at least you might actually get to fucking make it into the goddamn hero quest. Seriously. Looks like Thurs says yep. Overlord Darkwolf says yep. History Buff says no. Cloak says load. Yep, History Buff, of course. You know, being a History Buff would say no. That's perfectly understandable. I have no stake in the matter. I just figured I'd offer it to the clan elders. Out of the kindness of my heart. See, Club said load, Rumplebob said load, Warlord Darkwolf said load, and Thurs said load. In that case, 4 people said load. Alright. Welp, the past 31 minutes have totally meant something in life. Now, History Buff does note some things. We did avoid raids in the fire season, and you guys did get horses, and you did trade in a favor to get the Lanker Mai hero quest. Zakarin, I think that's false information, but I don't have the percentages handy. Because this game doesn't reveal those, so I genuinely don't know. You know, of course, you guys will recall in my first series that I recorded of this, Robosart was so amazingly fucking stacked, he did great. And there was just this cascade of events where he died, and then the turn after, like, I have someone else in my clan elected tribal leader, the other tribe bitches. There's a random event like, oh, you're not doing a good job of being a leader, you're a terrible person. I just got fucking elected! Fuck you, game! But other than that, I Iron Man the fucker. I think so, Thurs. I think a Storm Tribe is a dream right now. The Death Banner had nothing to do with it. Seriously. It influenced the decision almost 0%. Alright. Back in time we go. Our God Talkers predict a more or less normal harvest. Several of them walked beside our ancestors in Sacred Time and learned that the ancestors needed sacrifices so that they would be able to keep our clan magic strong. Well, ancestors, your wish might be granted. I'll go ahead and allocate the points as they were allocated last time. There we go. And I think one was split in the trade. Fantastic. Everyone in neighboring clans as well as our own folk. Everyone is talking about the land of Tarsh. Yes, we discovered it. Our expedition was awesome. We did a great job. But we got tricked because we're dumb. Oh, no, that's different. Unfamiliar with subtle Tharshite customs, one lesson gave inadvertent offense to some of their thanes who turned out to be allied with local bandit leaders. Our explorers were ambushed by these Tarshites and their swordmates, and a pitched battle was joined. Half of our explorers were slain because we can totally spare for more weapon thanes, and the others wounded. Only one Listen escaped without serious injury. The Tarshites robbed our explorers of the goods they had with them. The weapon thanes feel shaken. Cloak says 14 goods of the ancestors. Yes, we also have 0 goods. So about that. This is what happens whenever you invoke the powers of Ted Turner. Ted Turner cannot be controlled, channeled, or predicted by anyone. Oh, this is so much fun. Oh, this is great. Totally worth my time in my throat. Which really started to give out there back when I was reading the Hero Quest. Let's cash in that favor for information again? Sure, you can definitely do that. Might as well, right? Alright, let's go ahead and do it again. Nah, the gods don't favor you. Ask again when you have truly earned their blessing. We're not going to tell you the story of Link or Mai this time. And, huh. You still call on favor. You could always try it again. Totally know you're not gonna be alone to the land of the gods. They hate you. Fuck it with a rusty rake. Club says more crafters, because we need goods. A favor of goods? You can't get a favor of goods. It's either cattle, food, information, or magic. You have way too much cattle. Our herds of cattle are too small. We don't have enough cattle. We don't have enough horses. We don't have enough oxen. Well, obviously the God Talkers had misinterpreted the gods. The omens were wrong. Now there were no omens. No, Bammy, there is not a wrong your request down answer where it just outright kills your entire clan ring. I don't think so. If there is, I haven't come across it. So what are we doing with this turn? God damn it. I forgot what you guys did in the alternate reality. Who's in the Patience Clan ring? Cloak is the only person who really submitted a vote here for more crafters. Well, it's not just a question of more crafters, it's how many more crafters do you want? We have an excess of farmers. I don't know how many excess herders we have, but you could definitely put some more crafters in. You can go all the way up to 52. You're starting at 24. Cloak says 40 crafters. Overlord Dark Wolf says 29 crafters. Thurs says 40, Larian says 40, Rumpel says 40. We're making a decision going to 40. A thrall owned by the Inheli clan stumbles onto your clan lands begging for help. We realize that it is our lot in life to serve, but we can no longer serve the Inheli who mistreat us terribly. Even a thrall can only take so much injustice before he must rise up and strike a blow for freedom. It transpires that the thrall, Brandgore, incited a rebellion on the Inheli Tula. He and his fellow thralls killed several Inheli and fled to the woods. Outraged Thanes are now pursuing them, seeking vengeance. Our people have always opposed the taking of thralls. We should convince the Inheli Thanes to abandon their pursuit. It will cost us a mere 5 cows to buy each thrall. That will make Cloak mad. We can't afford to get embroiled in all this now. Our fields need work. Our crops need care. I don't know, says the trickster. We can't afford a great thrall buying spree. If we act in accordance with the traditions of our ancestors, our clan magic will be strengthened. The Inheli clan are not as merciful as we are. They will surely do terrible things to the thralls if they catch them. The Lord says 2. Curse says 5. Cloak says 1. Rumpel says 1. Larian says 1. The history buff says 1. Does I like Scrabble here? When's the last time I like Scrabble said something? We'll keep that. We'll just skip this decision for now. But I'll log in choices for later. Looks like we're going with 1 here. Who leads the delegation to try to convince the Inheli Thanes? Would you like a customs expert like Jodison? Do you want a leader expert like Angori? Do you want a bargaining expert like Arinsanda? Alright, looks like we're going with Jodison here. How many warriors accompany Jodison? I am so glad we loaded. This is awesome. You called it ill today, roof toilet. No, why would you do that? Alright, I'm seeing 8 weapon things. You might not want to send too many warriors. You might look more imposing and intimidating than anything else. It might come across as poor. It might come across as you're trying to muscle in the situation. Or it could be entirely persuasive. 416, says Overlord Darkwolf and the history buff. We need farmers for seeding. You're still actually technically in the second turn of the sea season right now. Alright, we're going with this then. What argument does Jodison use? It is wrong to mistreat thralls? It is illegal to mistreat thralls? Or you are closing the stead door after the horses have fled? Like I said, very happy the clan decided to reload here. It's illegal to mistreat thralls? Is it illegal to mistreat thralls? What did you know about the legality of thralls? You don't even have any. That's why we don't have any. In that case, we're going after a moral objection here. We're saying that it is morally incorrect. It is morally objectionable. It is wrong to mistreat thralls. Yes, Zachary. Thur says, I think one would be leadership. It's possible that these might not even be, the same argument. 2 obviously comes across as a custom thing. But maybe 1 doesn't come across as a custom thing. Maybe 1 does come across as a leadership thing. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. And, this game's not generous enough to tell you what skills would be tested by mousing over the options here. Also, did Cloak vote? Cloak didn't vote either. When's the last time Cloak said? Oh, that's the last time Cloak said something. Alright. How deep is this game? It's hard to tell. There's no cattle to be saved here, so Club doesn't care. This game is deeper than the Sarlacc pit. Alright. Since everyone's confused, I will solve this problem the only way I know how to solve confusion. What say you? Huh. Well, looks like we're going with what was first argued. No, you didn't, Rumplebob. I mean, you guys muddled a lot between 2 and 1. You really did. There's also the fact that 2 people are missing. Everyone voted 1 afterwards. At least 4 of you changed to 1. Alright, we'll have a re-vote in here for the clan ring here. Okay. We're going with 1 then. It is wrong to mistreat thralls. Their chief, Argran, said it was none of our business and suggested that we should leave unless we wanted a feud. It was obvious that they would continue to pursue the thralls. During our absence, Brandgor slipped his guards and rejoined his group. Then Healy soon rounded up the thralls and beat them. They sacrificed Brandgor to Hamacht, our grim warrior god. The dice said that it was illegal. Put you back. As it turns out, they didn't really give a shit about what we thought about it being wrong, because they were going to do it because maybe their ancestors kept thralls. Alright, Larian. Are we going to try to strengthen the quester again? Or did you want to pick a different option? Five still? Well, I hope you remembered the story. By the way, isn't this great? This isn't the Great Omen time, and we still got in. Orlance leaves on his great quest, and Elmal remains to protect the stead against the forces of chaos. The Eater of Skins, a chaos monstrosity, comes singing the rending song, which makes the people bleed. So, Larian is free to listen to suggestions, or use whatever means he discerns to determine what answer he chooses. Of course, we went over the Elmal Guards the Stead hero quest some time ago, I know, but I did read it all. My throat still feels the after effects. And Larian, whenever you come to a conclusion, I want you to have like a final answer lock-in moment. Alright. Larian says 7. Thrust your spear into its eye. The spear pierced the creature's eye and it screamed in anger. The creature ripped at Indal with one of its 7 mouths and tore open Indal's chest. Now, Larian, what shall the next move be? Larian says 3, so we're going with 3. The force from the creature's weight was so great that Indal's legs were torn from him. Indal seized the Eater of Skin and hurled it into the sky. It fell back to Earth and made a great crater where it landed. It staggered back to its many feet, ready for further battle. Alright. The creature reared back, shrieking. It tore at Indal, tearing his arm from its socket, but Indal would not fall or stop fighting the creature. There is no more 5. Larian did say 3. The creature ate at Indal where the shield could not protect him. The Eater of Skins did so, and then destroyed the Stead of the Storm tribe and slew everyone inside. The God-Talkers were distressed by this terrible omen, even more so when the dismembered pieces of Indal's body were found outside the ritual ground. Our Elmal people heard a song that gave them bad dreams and made them tremble. I just want to note that Oral Carnes did a better job on that one. Oral Carnes made it all the way to the fucking end. And, we'll go ahead and pick the same vote that we picked last time for this. So that whole reload thing? Yes, yes, the handsomeness wore off. He's an ugly son of a bitch. Yay. Captain Walmart! Stoner Wars? Soothsayer. Sounds like a terrible person to have in the fucking clan ring. Are you willing to accept the burden of responsibility, Soothsayer? And Stoner Wars? Being a member of the clan Chucklefucks clan ring is serious business. Sometimes, Ednar, it's just luck. And honestly, Indol really sucked on stats. Like, really, really sucked. So, it was either he gets better or he gets dead. And he chose to get dead. And, the hero quest is not random in the right answers. There are the best options, which are the ones that follow the hero quest, which have the highest chance of succeeding. But, I mean, even the bad options can have chances of succeeding depending on how powerful you are. Like, you can kill Daga, the god of drought. And it's like, what the fuck? Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and reorganize at this point. We'll go ahead and clear out the entirety of the clan ring. Well, maybe not the entirety of it. Obviously, people who had their shit already needed to keep their shit. I'll actually go ahead and rather adjust people in order. Oh, fuck it. We'll just do a full clear. I'm too tired right now. There. That's better. Thurs is the new leader. Cloak is gonna be the trickster still? Where's the trickster at? Where are you? There you are. What would you like to be, the history buff? Of course you can keep your same person, but I just feel like fucking doing it this way. Not that I remember what your people were, but I wasn't actually kidding, I don't remember. I just, it's out of my head. I'm blank. The animal person? Alright, Renafa. Rumplebob, who are you want to be? Who were you? I don't even remember again. I don't remember it. I don't even remember. I don't even know you. Who are you? Ah! Yeah, another worshipper of Lingermine. Magic girl. Alright. Yep. Alright, now we're getting to the newbies. Captain Walmart. We've got animals taken care of, courtesy of Renatha. We don't have bargaining taken care of. We can't have Erin Sanda on the clan ring, even though she is great at many things. She's the only person who's ever succeeded a hero quest. The hero quest record is 1 for 8. You'd have to have Orcarla. Combat-wise, you have Oranda, you have One Listen. Custom-wise, you have Jodison, you have Jarnandar, you have Karash. Leadership is taken care of. Magic's taken care of. And plants is sort of taken care of. As best as it's gonna be. Captain Walmart! Yeah, of course you can pick these people. He's also renowned in animals. He's very good at combat and very good at plants. The combat guru? Alright, that's who you are. Stoner Wars. Who would you like your character to be? We have all these people we've just discussed. Recommend not going after anyone old, but you certainly can. Ostharl, Hingal. Plants is already taken care of, courtesy of Cloak. With very good, and Renatha also does plants. And even Oranda has very good plants. You've got bargaining, or Carla here is an empty spot. She'd be your best bet. You can't pick her, because Ronalda's already on the clan ring. And she's already on the clan ring. See, there's One Listen, who worships Vinga. Jostharl's on the clan ring, he's 50. Custom-wise, we don't have a specific custom person. You have Jodison, who's excellent at custom. Jarnandar and Karash are very good. You have some magic people who worship Jelana Arroy, the goddess of healing, although there's already a magic person on the clan ring. And you have plants. Jodison? Alright. Whoop. Alright, Soothsayer. We've got a hole in bargaining where Orcarla could be plugged in. She would be the best fit there. But, obviously, you could pick other people as well. In regards to bargaining, she's not that bad at bargaining as well, so it's perfectly fine. Soothsayer wants to be pretty. You consider One Listen pretty? Or Carla? Alright. There's your new clan ring. Hey! By the way, Thurs, there's Angori's stats. He worships Orlanth. He's excellent at leadership. A gigantic chaos creature appears on the boundaries of your Tula for the 5th time! It eats some sheep and scares away the shepherds. We've got Attack It Now, Hope It Goes Away, Sacrifice to Urox, raid against Chaos, seek aid of other clans, and sit for Uroxy warriors. If there is chaos abroad in Dragon Pass, it is in everyone's interest to fight it, but our neighbors dislike us, which might blind them to this obvious truth. This is in no way my fault. This thing is a great threat to us. We must not sacrifice more cows than it would eat. The more cows we sacrifice to Urox, the more likely it is he will hear us sacrifice 25 cows at least. We can't hope to defeat it alone. We have many enemies, but our worst enemy is chaos. And although the Uroxi live to fight chaos, we have slighted them in the past. They may not help us. Thurs says 3. Rumplebob says 3. Chaos Smite is in fact active. Stoner War says 3 and is perfectly fine with 25 cows. I'll go ahead and go over all the statistics. That's Urin's stand. He has very good plants. He's primarily on the ring because he's a trickster. Renatha is renowned with animals and very good at plants. Ionis Lara is very good at animals, bargaining, custom, and leadership, and she's excellent at magic. Oranda is very good at animals, combat, and plants. Jodison is excellent at custom, and Orkarla is very good at bargaining and plants. Dumb Gold, no one cares about your votes. Except for you, of course. Alright. We're sacrificing. 25 cows? Cloak says no! $15 cows and 20 goods, Cloak says. But Stoner War says 25, the History Buff says 25. No. Captain Walmart says 2020. Cloak once again reminds everyone that we don't have tons of cows. You shouldn't have joined the ruling body of the Pastoral Society if you didn't want to kill cows. The history buff says, we don't have tons of goods either. The Larian, of course, says you have a lot to spare. You aren't even in Earth season yet. Of course, you have to keep in mind, you don't want to insult Urox here. Because this is a fucking Chaos Beast that can wipe the floor with every single weapon thing that the clan has. It absolutely can, without a doubt. Cloak, of course, sticks to 15 cows, 20 goods. Thurs says 20 cows. Captain Walmart sticking to 2020. Soothsayer says 25. Rumplebob says 25. History Buff says 21 cows seems like a good compromise. Are you sure you want to compromise when this thing is involved? We'll get new cows, Club. It's okay. The clan came back from like 450 cows. 20 cows, 5 goods. 20 cows, 15 goods. 2020. No, Tom Gold, no. Thurs says 21-7. Alright, no, seriously. Everyone shut the fuck up. I want a goddamn decision. I have shit to do today. Or I'm just gonna fucking... I'll do something. And then we'll go move on. Small balls is not a part of the damn clan ring, Thurs. No. $20.15. Bye. 3d6 cows plus 3d6 goods. Oh, while we prepare the sacrifices, the chaos creatures ate some of our cows. I'm glad we pussied out, because the God Talker said that Uroks must be helping others who are worse beset by chaos. Yay! So we don't have Uroks on our side, everyone. What are you choosing to do now? One. Dead wizard. Fucking throws in a vote. History buff. Soothsayer says 1. Rumplebob says 1. Thurs says 1. History buff says 3. Stoner Wars says 2. Looks like we're going with attack now. We fought the creature, but its terrifying powers were too much of us. It ate 14 weapon thanes before our eyes and horribly wounded many others. It shambled off only when it had gorged itself on the corpses of the slain. Many people expected it to come back later. Yay! Well, I'm glad we saved the cows, everyone! Woo! Now the Chaos Beast can eat them next time! By the way, I just want to note that, that is the 5th time the Chaos Beast has appeared in this game. The 5th time. How are we on horses? 5. You want to know how many weapon things you can't recruit? None of them. Make sure Smite Chaos is on. It's because you guys killed that damn fox. Well, you see, what happened was the clan ring ignored the Uroks a few times, and then Bruise sprung out of the cattle, and then the clan ring was warned extensively about chaos coming, and they failed to do something about it, like trying to appease Uroks, and then a Chaos Beast showed up. And then it showed up again. And then it showed up again. And it died. And then another one showed up, and it died. And now this one showed up, and it survived. I don't think we need to know whether Chaos is around. Chaos is strong. Uroks can be stronger. Alright. Now everyone be quiet for now, except for the clan ring. We need a decision moving forward. Don't fill the chat with a bunch of inane banter. We need to get down to some shit here. There's too many people in this fucking goddamn chat. And I'll start weeding all of you little shits out. Not everything you little people say is funny. There was already a Hero Quest tried this year. It failed. It got completely nuked. You have no shot at succeeding on one again this year. Or next year, for that matter. I mean, that is what the IRC channel is for, so the clan ring can talk about stuff. Cloak wants to sacrifice to Urox. We can do that. If you sacrifice to Urox, though, you're not getting a whole lot. Because you already have Smite Chaos. You could get Sense Chaos, but even then, you'd have to... I mean, you already know Chaos is afoot. you seriously do. Chaos is already a problem. Say, you aren't getting any more weapon thanes without more horses. Well, Captain Walmart, just because you have the mysteries revealed doesn't mean you'll actually get their blessings, so you would have to sacrifice for their blessings. But in this case, we already have a shrine which supports the Smite Chaos blessing permanently. So it's always on, unless we turn it off. Thurs, I don't think so? I mean, maybe it could? Honestly, some people who watch and participate in chat might know more about the game than I do. I really haven't played this game in a long time. Like, whenever I recorded the game a bit before it came out on GOG, that was kind of like reliving the game for me. It's been quite a few years. It might have an impact on that. It just helps warn against Chaos Incursions, and we know there's a Chaos Incursion because the Chaos Beasts keep reappearing. Maybe 1, 2, 3 time has been right all of these hours, and there has been like this one fucking necromancer hiding in the goddamn woods, just rebuilding these Chaos Beasts every single season. There's not any Chaos Fighting Clan, per se. There are the Uroxy Warriors, but, this clan ring offended the Uroxy. And the Uroxy, really hold grudges. The clan ring will not have another shot at the El Mal Hero Quest before the Chaos Beast returns. Goodness. Can you send a gift to the Storm Bulls? Not to my knowledge. They're not a group you can access. They're not a clan. There are Uroxy warriors that are members of various clans, but they aren't themselves a clan. I think they just live off the charity of others. Sort of like how the various other groups live off the charity of others. That's true, the ancestors did ask for a sacrifice in order to keep your clan magic safe. Food for horses? Okay. You obviously need horses in order to get weapon thanes. So, food for horses. It is worth noting, well, obviously you guys are just gonna have to risk it. You only have 3 fucking weapon thanes. You have to do something. You have to do something. You have to protect this caravan. Have to. On a routine visit to a Lankermai temple, the girl Vobala, adopted from your clan by the Nari, tells a friend of her mother's that she wants to come back to your clan. The girl has turned out simple, and is far from the great hero of the knowing god the Nari thought they had adopted. Vobala says she is being mistreated and wishes to come home. Our relations with them have been good up to now. We can take the risk of asking how well they have been treating her. Let's not ask questions we don't want to hear the answers to. We can't be giving away our livelihood just to please a simple-minded girl who isn't even our kin anymore. For those with the eyes to see it, she is clearly more like a shaman than a scholarly priestess. We should adopt her back, so that her gift may flourish. The people will be unhappy if they hear she is being mistreated. If they are mistreating her, they will not admit to it. Harmast Barefoot was but a simple farmer and refugee, yet he discovered the means of hero questing and destroyed the evil Loka Mayundan. Thus, take no action. Thank you, Orkarla. Thurs is going BRB. LOL. You got anything? Cloak already voted. Okay, well, that's 2 votes for 2, 2 votes for 5, 2 votes for 1, and Thur already said he had to step away. As such... Okay. The dice have decided to demand the right to adopt her back again because we need more children in our lives. They were reluctant to admit that Vobal was not the girl mentioned in their scroll of prophecy. When they did admit this, they could see no reason to keep her, and returned her to her birthkin. The crops and the herd are the lifeblood of the clan, and our blood will only get weaker if we don't recruit more Carls to farm or reduce the fields we're planted. I know some have been talking about capturing thralls to get extra laborers, but our ancestors never kept thralls, and doing so could hurt our clan magic. The harvest was typical this year. The Kalimar have a new king. Yay! If we can't kill it this time, we must sacrifice the Uroks immediately to fight off chaos. Lady, we do. We must try everything. Oh no, not again. Find the Stormbulls. Find the Stormbulls. Get the children to the temple. We can't have to defeat it alone. Kill! Although the Uroxi lived to fight chaos, we have slighted them in the past. I'm seeing some 5s. Looks like we're gonna try 5 first. Alright. Hey! While we waited for word to get to them, the chaos creature ate some of our horses. The Oroxi refused to help us because we had not respected them before now. Hey, you remember the other 5 times you tried to ask us for help about the Chaos Beast? Make it 6 times! Maybe you should learn. Neener, neener, neener. Maybe now you will realize how important we are. Neener. So it looks like we're going with sacrifice now. Yep. It ate some of your horses. Cloak says 1520, because you know that totally worked. Captain Walmart says 30 for 30. This is a Chaos Beast. It will warp your sanity. It's probably not what you meant, but that's the answer I gave you. Yes, sir. Welcome back. Welcome back to Chaos Beast. The clan just tried to ask for help of the Oroxi warriors, and the Oroxi warriors gave their patented reply. You know, maybe they're scared of this thing, too. Look, I killed this fucking thing with 2 weapon thanes before. It's even recorded. Soothsayer agrees with 30 for 30. So other than Clout's 1520 and 2 people saying 30 for 30, okay, they're throwing in a 30 for 30 now too. I need some more numbers from the clan ring. Like, numbers, voting, discussion. Give me some! Sure, why not? Fucking Chaos Beast must die. Okay, this is what we're going for, 30 for 30. As is demanded by the clan. The God Talker said the signs were good, Urox would aid us in our battle. We're down to no magic. Ah! We fought the creature, but its terrifying powers were too much for us. It devoured many of our fighters before our eyes and horribly wounded many others. It shambled off only when it gorged itself on the corpses of the slain. Many people expected it to come back later. Yay! But at least we got 16 horses. So, we still can't recruit any more weapon thanes because, we don't have enough horses for our nobles and weapon thanes the way it is. In order to recruit more weapon thanes, we need to have horses to spare. Man, don't you guys wish for the Halcyon days back when we had like 100 horses? We were rolling 100 deep. Look, this clan's not dead in the water. Quit being a pussy bitch. The clan has managed to continue to exist for years after a Chaos Beast devastated them on multiple occasions. No shit, the clan mood is grim. The 100 horses, they got sold and traded for various things. Some of them also got taken in failed or successful raids against us. Can we go raid some people and make some money? I'm sorry, I just, we have only 269 farmers. We have only 3 weapon things. We ain't raiding shit. If this keeps up, we'll have twice as many children as we have farmers. Oh, goodness. Recruit farmers, Cloak says. Yep, that's perfectly fair. I think that might be a fair suggestion. Yeah, they're gonna bring more children, but at this point, there's no way in hell those farmers can possibly till the amount of land they have at all. We don't have enough horses to recruit weapon thanes. We don't have enough farmers now to really work the fields anymore. There were a lot of goods that got expended, particularly whenever, a raid on the Brown Boars resulted in a fuck ton of auxiliaries being captured, which resulted in the Ring paying like 150 or something goods for all those women auxiliaries. That was a steep loss. Well, there's a link right here. It's something that I put in this notepad. That's why it's there, for notice. That was a suggestion that Gainer posted all the way back in the first session for people who are part of the clan ring to get together. Can we get some thanes? Nah, we can't get any thanes. We don't have enough horses. We need enough horses for all of the nobles and the 4 weapon thanes we have before you could recruit any more thanes. You probably also have a Carl problem at this point, too. You're running out of Carls. Yes, it is a great way to remedy chaos. That is another path that could have been chosen, courtesy of the situation whenever Larian took the quest. That's actually how the quest was entered the first time. You'll remember Sean actually entered with that worshipper of Humacht, who looked like Riker, and did like a cold open into the hero quest because of the bruise that fucking appeared. By the way, folks, if a Urox warrior thinks there's bruise in your cows, maybe you should listen to him. He could be wrong, but the alternative is bruise. You don't want bruise. It's easier to get cattle than it is to deal with bruise. Yep, the clan did get 16 horses, but it obviously wasn't enough. The Chaos Beast did eat a few horses the last time he was here, too. Yeah, sure, the Oroxi were being huge dicks and lying to us constantly. They were lying about the bruise, yes. Well, as it turns out, you need those huge dicks, don't you, Thur? And where are they? Where are the huge dicks? They're not in Chucklefucks Tula. Trusted a Oroxi, my clan leader. The divination turned up negative. Well, maybe the divination was wrong. Hindsight's not 20/20. Are you kidding me? Perception is always skewed. Dead Wizard. If this clan could actually attempt the Elmalgard said quest again, and actually have a decent chance of succeeding at it, they're not going to pick the horses. They're going to pick the fuck you chaos option. Gonna go away and get something to drink. What do you mean, Thur? There was every reason you should have trusted it. You should always trust the Oroxi. They totally won't kill your clan leaders, or accuse various bad peoples of worshipping chaos or anything, right? They're completely on the up and up. There we go. Sorry for the extra long delay. My nose started bleeding. There are no clan members who follow Uroks. And, there are no clan members who follow, Elmal either, who is the patron god. The Chucklefucks clan certainly, chose a harder road for themselves by, choosing that the patron deity was Elmal rather than Orloth. It certainly didn't help matters that when the game started there was actually no worshipper of Elmal in the entire clan nobility. Particularly not one who was competent enough at leadership. I do believe I said once during one of the live broadcasts that if that had happened to me, I just would have restarted and re-rolled until I had an appropriate leader. So that certainly started the clan off with a negative. As for the Uroks, you know, that's just like random shit, it's gonna happen. I wouldn't say that fucking up the Uroxy warriors was so bad, as just failing to deal with the chaos threat. You know, there's something that the Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay universe in Dark Heresy has told me. It's, you don't fuck with chaos. And, you know, since the Uroxy warriors were not going to help the clan, especially after killing the first Chaos Beast, we had a few years before the second one showed up, and now this third one right here. You know, just making sure, particularly with, you know, I don't know. You know, I don't know. It wasn't a good situation. Sacrificing 7 goods to your ancestors to keep magic, that's perfectly viable, I think. We'll actually go ahead and do that. Since they asked for a sacrifice, we'll just go ahead and take care of that. I guess, we'll just do a divination here. Trade food for goods? First trade? Okay, well, first trade food for goods. Alright. Well, okay. It's the middle of dark season. Who are we going to? Let's try that again. Who are we going to? Whoever it is, there's a possibility the caravan might not get there, courtesy of the fact that it's dark season. This clan can't afford to take a mood hit. Okay, going to the Apple clan, which is the established ally. That's fine. Go ahead and send some guardians. We're gonna sell food and buy goods. Alright. We're gonna buy some goods. Who's closest? Well, it's not the Apple clan. The closest people don't actually like you all that much. There's the Contemplated, which is a former ally. They don't feel so bad. The apples are a little bit of distance away, though. Buttergod asks, why not buy horses as well? Contemplated are good? Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and do that. Go make sure we make upkeep. Makes sense to me. Alright. And the caravan is gone. Now what will we be... Alright, right. We're sacrificing our 7 goods to the ancestors. Our ancestors could identify no curses on our clan. Oh hey! The Dart, the warrior of your clan whose visage was made monstrous by the alien god of the Tusk Riders, comes before the clan ring with a request. My parents have tried to find a bride for me, but have been rebuffed by every turn, even by our closest allies. I understand that it is difficult to find a woman to marry a man with a face like mine. I do not expect a beautiful bride or a clever one or even a kindly one, but if you could use trickster magic on me to make me look pretty like you do with that other guy, I gotta look better than him, right? But I do need a bride so that I may carry on the sacred line of my ancestors. I implore you to intervene in this matter and find me a mate. It's possible that we will offend our allies by asking them for a bride for a fellow so hideous. We can easily find some homely, desperate widow or spinster for him. It is his parents' job to find a bride. Our duty is only to approve the match once it is made. We have become used to Thedart's visage, but it is new to our neighbors. It will be hard to find even a homely widow or spinster for him. Thedart is still the object of considerable fear and mistrust among our own clan members. There is no need to exert ourselves on his behalf. Although it is up to his parents to pick a bride, clan leaders may step in when a deserving person finds it difficult to find a mate. That is Jonathan, our customs expert. Better not to promise, unless we are sure of success. Oh, farmers? Oh, what the hell? People said, do this, then do this. I was going in your order so that we could try to expedite the process. Trickster magic really didn't work now. That backfired. I'm sure he'll be popping up at some point again, if we actually make it that far. History buff says 4. Rumple Bob says 4. Surprisingly, trickster magic backfires. Who knew, right? Stoner Wars says 3. Excuse me, no. It's Soothsayer who says 3. Looks like we have 3 4s, a 5, a 3, and a 2. With Stoner Wars being absent. Stoner Wars says I say 3 too. Well, looks like we're going with 4 then. Despite long discussions with a number of friendly clans, we found no prospects for him. In approaching them repeatedly, we strained our relations with them. Thedart said he was disappointed, but not entirely surprised. Our caravan is back from the Contemplated. We trade 24 bushels of food for 15 cows worth of goods. A gigantic chaos creature appears on the boundaries of Yatula. Can we survive? We must try. This could be the end, but we will keep fighting. We must not fail this time. We must not. We can't kill it this time. Shut up. We can't hope to defeat it alone. Uh-oh. Brought to you by our learned custom expert, Jonathan. Uh-oh. I'm gonna laugh so hard I'll make my nose bleed again. Alright, Cloak says 3 and then go 15-15. Well, balls. Thurs says 3. Soothsayer says 1. He just wants to fight it right now, without even trying anything. The History Buff and Stoner Wars say 4 to seek the aid of other clans. And the Rumple Bob says, oh, we can try all these options. We'll try 3, we'll go 15, and then we'll go 15. And your rocks would aid us in our battle. Then we'll try to seek the aid of other clans. No other clan agreed to help us. Yes! Yes! You ate some of our children! Thank you! Thank you, Chaos Beast! We should have looked for help sooner. If only you would have eaten more children. Keep stalling it, my kid. Alright. Fight, 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 fight! Oh man, even I beat it! On, you know, take 3. This thing wants to come back for a take 4. Shit. One weapon thing. I love how the farmers feel secure. How? How do you feel secure? Please tell me. That's right, Overlord Dark Wolf. Yep, 2 are wounded. You have 1 active weapon Thane right now. Oh, right. Only the footmen were eaten. Right. We only have 111 of those. That's not a problem or anything, right? Right? Okay. Looks like we're gonna get some more farmers. See whether any of these suckers want to come die. Our herders report that the wolves stole 33 cows in a cattle raid. You wanna know why? Because we only have 1 active weapon Thane. I mean, you can try to sacrifice to Urox. Maybe he'll actually throw in something else special because there's a Chaos Beast around. You can, of course, try a sacrifice to Chelano Roy as Thurs wanted last turn. We're using 44 goods. So you could sacrifice 14 goods and be okay. So long as the Chaos Beast doesn't come back and eat goods. No, there's 2 sick weapon Thanes right now. To expedite this process, we'll go with Thur's suggestion. You could sacrifice to Uramal. You could sacrifice to the Trickster if you wanted. The Trickster God. And there is a free sacrifice to Ronaldo, but I don't think that can enter into consideration right now. This has been a fail train of a turn. Not a failed train of a turn, but a failed train of a year. Even after the Ted Turner time warp. No, this is not because of the Ted Turner time warp history buff, although I know you were against it. I suppose I have some blame because I presented it as an option. But I figured, I'd check to see. I'd toss the clan a freebie. Ooh, I'm dropping frames again. This is terrible. Anyway, 21 of our wounded were healed. Yay! 39 new Carls and 42 new children. Good news! The outer patrol that consisted of one weapon thane somehow saw the brown boars. Bad news! Yes, I know I'm dropping frames. It's a thing. We heard there was a chaos beast eating your cows. We have come to save them. That's 3 votes for skirmish. Excuse me. That's 2 votes for skirmish, 3 votes for charge, and 2 votes for maneuver. Because clearly, we need to charge in this situation. That's absolutely the best option possible, right? Yeah, you wouldn't want to try a skirmish. You would want to try a maneuver. Clan Chucklefux hasn't done much sacrificing in this game, either. Alright, I'll go ahead and make a ruling here. Fuck these people. The brown boars attacked while we were still sacrificing, but they still charged right into the trap we had laid for them. Clashed into quickly, their magic was stronger than ours. Okay. Alright. The Arnering people have a lot more cows now. Their trickster set himself up behind a drum and drummed for 14 days and nights without stopping for more than an hour of sleep each night. On the 15th day, the cows came wandering into their tula, but the trickster said he meant to attract 80 porcupines instead, and is beside himself with rage. Why aren't you doing that, trickster? "29 babies were born. We initiated 55 children as adults. The clan has 54 fewer people, 102 fewer head of cattle, 10 more horses, and 38 fewer sheep than we did last sacred time. We produced more food than what we ate. We also produced a lot of goods. "55 children were initiated as adults. So that's a thing, everyone. We currently have 619 cows. Gone are the halcyon days where we were so close to 800. One weapon thane patrols the edges of our tula. Oh, man. I didn't set up the difficulty. The original clan ring voted for everything. They voted for all of the shit. They voted for average difficulty, and they voted for a short game. I didn't pick it. It was their call. They're the ones who chose the clan history. They're the ones who chose the primary deity being Elmal instead of Orlanth. Third did vote for easy. Anyway, as exciting of a cliffhanger as this might be, we're actually going to be stopping the stream here. I planned on stopping it around this time. The clan is teetering on a precipice, and it is likely to die. The odds are against it. Especially with so many fucking kids. But, I have some things to do before I get together with Lethal later today. And, I've been broadcasting for, close to 9 hours. We're done. This stats didn't take into account how much the Chaos Beast ate. Chaos Beasts have really been haunting this clan. It's the power of chaos, it compels you. God help the next clan ring that tries to save this fucking game. Because I tell you what, we might not even get to see the first part of C Season before the Chaos Beast comes. Seriously. Yes, yes, yes. RCX, I would agree with you that the game is still salvageable, but I don't think the odds are in the favor of the Chucklefucks. Especially since they're semi-randomly chosen from a pool of people who aren't exactly familiar with the game. If we had 7 people who knew what they were doing, sure. Are the Uraxi warriors still ignoring us? Oh, you bet your ass. Uraxi never forget. Hashtag remember forever. Hashtag shots fired. Rumble buff. Lethal? 2 words. Chaos Beast. In terms of game mechanics, what does it take for your Roxy Warriors to forgive a slight? I'm not sure I can answer that question. Well, everyone, have a good rest of the day. May your lives be merry and full of a lot more enjoyment than the lives of Clan Chucklefucks. 1 for 8 on the Hero Quest record. 1 for 8. And that's not counting the time warp retry. Because that wasn't an alternate reality. Yes, the Cesari's Hero Quest can help to reconcile differences you have with the Uraxi Warriors. But, I actually do think they have that. Let me actually check that. Do they have that? Yeah! They actually do have the Cesari's the Conciliator Hero Quest. They don't have a worshipper of Asaris anymore, who could, you know, best represent the situation, but the game does recommend Arin Sanda, who has excellent bargaining and did survive that other hero quest. So, you know, that's a possibility. It could theoretically be attempted. I'm not sure whether this game needs an endless mode. Well, Captain Walmart, we might be back, but, you might be back, but we're done. We're so done.